Hello everyone. So in this video we are going to discuss about the second thing or second type of arithmetic operation in the pointer, which is addition of integer to a pointer. Okay. So what if we want to add some variable to the pointer? Sorry, not variable, a integer to the pointer. Okay. So what will happen? Let's see. So addition of integer to a pointer, as an example they have given here that let's say a pointer, you have declared it is initialized with address of a variable. Now if we or if you add plus 5 to it, it is the similar thing of adding 5 ones in that ptr value. So as explained in the previous video, if you have watched my previous video, there I have explained that whenever we are incrementing or increasing the value of pointer, it means we are increasing the value of that pointer in bytes, and it refers to the type of pointer. If I go to my previous program, here you can see this is pointing, like this pointer is pointing to an integer type of value or variable. Okay, an integer in 64-bit computer mainly is of 4 bytes. Okay, let's take it as 4 byte. Now whenever we are increasing it, means just uh, let's remove it, means this is the normal value and here we are increasing it. Okay, like post increasing it, it means the initial addresses value will be incremented by the size of the data type. Okay, means we are actually, this statement is equivalent to what? Is equivalent to ptr equals to ptr plus 1. So we are doing plus 1 here. Okay, if I run, you can see the output here that initially the address is 54, after increment this is 58, means we are adding plus 5. So if I add plus 2, okay, plus 2 here, then what will happen? It means plus 1, another plus 1, means it will increase by double, means another plus 4 will be there with the 58. So let's run it and let's see the thing. Actually, whenever we are like increasing the increasing it, it is in hexadecimal format, so it is changing to c actually refers to, let me show you. If we are increasing plus 1, then what is it? It is 0 8. Okay, whenever we are doing plus 4, it means 8 and then plus 4 means 12. And in Boolean algebra, 12 is represented with C because 10 is with A, 11 with B, then 12 is with C. So that's why actually this is increased to 12, but it is represented with the character C. Whenever we are doing another plus 1, means plus 2. Okay, so that is the thing, that is the problem. But actually this value is what? This value is actually that plus 4. Okay, so that is the thing. Now if I explain it to you easily. Okay, before explanation, let's like increase it by 3, then 12 will become 12, 13, 14, like that. Okay, so that is the thing. Here you can see, here another thing is given like 64, and it is incremented to like plus 6. But don't worry, don't go over it, let's rerun it. Okay, 5. So this become 38, means 38 minus 24, what? 4. And yeah, 14. But the thing is that if I go to our article, here you can see the main formula or the main thing what is happening here. It may be the problem of online compiler. Whenever we are writing plus 5, this means 5 into the size of integer, because it is targeting, this pointer is targeting integer type of variable. So in that case 1000 is becoming 1020. Okay, as an example. So that is the thing. If we do multiplied by 3, then it will become 3 into 4 means 12. So 1000 address, if 1000 is the initial address, then it will become as 1012. Okay, if we are replacing 5 with 3, if we replace 5 with 4, then 4 into size of integer, because this pointer is pointing to integer type of variable. So 4 into 5 is 20. Sorry, 4 into, definitely, like 4 into 4 is 16, because I have replaced 5 with 4, means I am adding, try to add the integer 4, means plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, 4 times plus 1 means 4 time increment in the size, and that size is the size of the value the pointer is pointing to. Okay, so that is the thing. Now that, what does it mean? That whenever we are doing plus something, so that n, okay, here it is 5, but that n means n time incrementation, or increment the value of the address, the size of the address actually. Okay, according to the variable it is pointing to. Now let me open the Excalibur and let me explain it to you for easy explanation. Here you can see, let's say initially the address is 1000. Okay, now we are doing some operations, like let's say initially I have a variable like int a, okay, which have a value inside it. Okay, that's cool. Now I am de defining a pointer ptr, okay, ptr let's say, and I am assigning the address of that variable a inside it. Okay, variable a inside it, so that is the thing. Now initially this address is actually what, this address is that 1000. Okay, now let's say in next step I have done this thing, ptr equals to ptr plus 1 plus 2, let's say. Okay, so what does it mean? What does it mean? It will go to, like whenever we are doing plus 1, then it will go to next address. Okay, it will go to next address according to the variable type. As here you can see, the type is what, integer, and integer refers to 4 byte in the memory. Okay, so it will be increased by 4. Now let's say we have done, or we have repeated this step, in that step more one time. Now what will occur? Similarly, this initial thing will repeat. Okay, and it will become by plus 4 means plus 8. So what is happening, ultimately the result, what is happening here? Let's ignore this initial steps. Okay, this is initial address. Okay, in between these things we are doing some operations. What operations we have done? We have incremented the pointer by total of 2, so we can write it. Okay, we can, just a second, we can write it, or what we are doing actually, in total we are increasing it by 2. Okay, and the final result is coming out like that. Okay, so this is the result. Actually we are not repeating the steps here. This is a step and this is another step. We are not repeating the steps, we are incrementing the value of pointer togetherly. Okay, now it can be 5 time incrementation, or it can be n time incrementation. So according to it, the size is incremented by the time. Okay, how many times you are increasing it, multiplied by the type to which this pointer is pointing to. Here it is integer, so the size of the integer multiplied by the time you are increasing it. So 2 into 4 means 8, so final result is increased by, or final address is increased by plus 8. So that is the thing behind, that is behind the scene. Okay, so that is the thing about adding a integer to a pointer. Okay, so in next video we will be discussing about the third one, which is subtraction of integer to a pointer. Similar thing, like it will be subtracted or it will be in negative. Okay, address will be decreased by that amount. Subtracting two pointer, this is a unique thing we will be discussing in the next video.